isn't this convivial?
We kept Sarah alive, right?
Frightful.
Yeah.
Shall Lord Kem
Alright.
be joining us, my lady?
Linda, I fear, is
Oh, yeah.
far too busy with his little cool.
At least someone good at
Perhaps he
it.
may find some time for us later.
Well, go get in there.
Get in
But
where?
let's not hold our breath, shall
Talk to them.
we? Well, isn't this convivial?
Sit down. Oops.
Well, now, we were...
I don't believe you're here at my behest, are you, darling? Do feel free to rest your feet elsewhere in the manor before being on your way.
I love that picture there with the fat lizard on it. Fat lizard king. Good picture.
Shall Lord Kem be joining us, my lady?
Linda, I fear, is far too busy with his little coup. Perhaps he may find some...
Yes, quite.
Well, isn't this
I do
convivial?
hope the Kems might reopen the school. Children should not suffer from our misdeeds.
Okay, so...
You're looking well, my lady.
Linda, I fear, is far
I
too
talked
busy
to
with
them,
his
nothing
little
happened.
coup. Perhaps he may find some time for us later.
Anything else you want me to do
But
here?
let's not hold our breath, shall we?
Oh,
You
touch the
see
picture.
yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
A striking painting, and featuring some familiar faces.
Lady Kem sniffs with the pride of a peacock spreading its tail.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Possibly Ram's finest work. You may recognize the people in it. Alexander, of course, and your own King Gongi. Justinia, the Dwarven Queen, and the great elven seer Tiriara, too.
We come from that fat piece of shit?
The Quorum. It was here that they made history. In this very room, in fact.
Right there and grab that key with my telepathy thing. That was my... yeah. You know what I mean.
Right, let me search.
Lady Kem smiles graciously and offers you a cup of tea.
Go try.
Didn't do nothing.
The
A
Voidwoken
robbery.
invasion was in its infancy, and it was becoming clear
Oh,
that
shit.
creatures were drawn to
Oh
swords.
shit. What do I do?
Just tell me it wasn't you.
And I can't do anything. Oh yeah, my bribe worked.
Yeah, GG.
Didn't do nothing. Also in the relaxing place here. That's what a Lorsal may normally needs to look like.
Have with that bear there.
That bear can be grilled.
But please,
Well,
tell me
Bear.
about yourselves.
That one.
Yeah, well, I said there was a white bear, and I said that was you.
But that's not how things work around here, girl.
Yes, that's
Nope.
the three amigos.
Come out, wherever you are.
Now let's make out.
Come out, wherever you are.
Watch.
Having the time of my life.
I'm a watching time.
I'm gonna suck your bones, kill.
Mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious of Lucian's days.
Does that guy want?
He catches
That's
himself
just the
and
butler who
scrapes his
likes, you know.
throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Sir has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Ken. Lady Kem is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-travelled as yourself will have no
I
problem
love how this armor
drifting in
piece I'm wearing is like
general
nicely
direction,
revealing my middle
should he
part,
deem
showing
it
my
fit
fucking
to do
spine.
so.
Totally don't suspect that I'm that.
So just a disguise.
I'm afraid I can't accommodate you with the opportunity to have a word with Milord Kem at this precise moment, sir. Milord left early in the morning in pursuit of business, and he hasn't yet returned.
Also, don't we have to get something upstairs? I forgot.
Yeah, we need to go onto the attic.
I'm not privy to the details of Milord's ventures.
Don't leave me alone
But
with
I
the
gather his
butler.
outing pertains to his office as Grand Master of the Paladins and the ousting of certain firebrands from the city.
Oh no,
A
Brand's
most
playing music.
noble task,
Run
I'm sure.
away.
Unless I'm quite mistaken, in which case I once more apologize profusely, you'll most likely find Milord in the immediate vicinity of the Magister headquarters. The Magisters, in case my previous sentence lacked clarity, being the firebrands I alluded to. Oh, I meant, of course, Sir's countrymen, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted. It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn. But no doubt we all rejoice at the survival, as you so rightfully point out, sir. Quite, yes, do please.
I was like, damn. He went upstairs.
So where's the kill?
I went to the basement real quick.
He's hiding the bodies.
Don't get seen while you are inhaling. I will immediately turn hostile.
I am in a normal barrel.
Here for you, Gwilda.
What? Why are you giving me dirty socks?
So you can sniff them.
Do they come from you?
Put them over your nose and inhale.
Do they come from you?
I guess.
I guess it's a simple yes or no question.
I mean, of course.
Yeah, sure. Then I'll take those socks.
You can squeeze them out and slurp it like coffee.
Okay then. They got a choo-choo train. Or it's a cart thingy.
Yeah, they totally had trains back then.
You don't know that? Maybe it was a secret in development.
Oh, Gwilda, you did it.
I didn't even touch the door, that was you! Bran ratting me
It's
out.
always Gwilda. And this door's locked.
Doggo!
The dog's flattened ears perk up at the sight of you, then flop back into their submissive position.
Then quick. Gwilda.
Come in, I'm coming. Jeez.
Always the Mexicans causing trouble.
What? It's not true.
No wonder your people can't
spotted
make it
something.
over the border.
Savage. Just savage.
And Brand says I'm mean.
I know, right?
I guess our roles are interchanged today.
What's this? I found something.
That kill's rubbing on you, Bran. Ooh.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
It's just like with other traps.
Careful now. That's a trap.
A spooky. Ooh.
Why would Lord
Chinese.
Kem have a black ring
Which
mirror
painting
in
do
his
we need
attic?
again?
One from the sewers where those trolls dwell.
Okay.
Careful now. That's a trap.
There was nothing here.
Did Ken write this, do you suppose? Or did he just confiscate it from someone else?
Bunnies.
I'm more
Right.
concerned about who the target's gonna be.
Someone has taken a great interest in Dallas.
So, Kill, when are you gonna have my head on the wall?
Of course you like that.
So I can look at you in more creepy ways. See what you do.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Spooky, 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 spooky.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay. I'll go to Kemp's Gardens.
I'll go talk to those dudes.
Hold it. Fixing my pillows. Not all of us have a, you know, a chair.
So this is where Kem hides his most ancient.
Being social.
Well,
Oh wow. I just gave me an option to examine it. What? Oh my god, really? That was a waste. Ran away! Bitch, you hit them fucking stairs.
let's see what's the weakness. Resistant to fire, resistant to poison. But earth, water, and air.
No, 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 no. Oh, shit.
You can't do that, it regains magic armor.
Oh, he does regain it, yeah, I see. But... fuck.
Starting bitch, I could fucking do that myself.
However, normally it depletes like magic armor, but for him it doesn't apparently. Guess I'll die.
What? Maybe you can use it, I don't know. Because when I just attacked it, nothing happened. Brüder sind Trubel. Well, try it anyway if you can absorb the thing.
Yay.
Slug.
Wow, I didn't expect atrophy would actually work.
blinding resistance.
Skadoodle skedaddle.
What are you saying?
Skadoodle skedaddle.
Don't make me hit you.
Ah, hides behind Bran.
I must stomp you through Bran.
I'm fat enough to provide cover.
Free XP, alright. Okay. Can Dracula in here? No, Dracula is not in here. Kill.
Hmm.
Look at this cushion. Look at this cushion.
What about that cushion?
It's just a normal cushion.
You have a cat pillow.
I spotted something.
Can I sit on this?
Can lay down and then Kill can sit on you with his ass.
Yes!
I found something.
One day I'll probably get a commission of, you know.
This painting is spectacular in its ugliness.
Career.
Ugh, Mexicans.
Aww. Hola, ¿qué pasó, mi amigos?
What?
Hello, what's up, my buddies?
I said you got one German. Huh?
How would you say that in
Si,
German?
senor.
How would you say that in German?
So well in German.
Hey, what's up, guys? Or hey, what's up, my buddies?
Sack, Zement, Kreuz, Granaten, Donnerwetter.
Holy fucking shit, that sounds way too long.
Nah, I said something different, but yeah.
Oh! What did you say then?
I don't even know how you translate that.
Hi. No, the seat is mine.
Oh, and
If Kill lays down here, I'll just flop on his chest. Ja.
I'll just sit above you.
This is a door. I see it. I see it.
you're not smart enough to see it. I see it though.
Oh, wait, what? Was that a skill?
No, but I'm smarter than you, so I can see doors. You can't.
Okay.
Gorilla once again showing his overwhelming incompetence.
I'll eat you.
Oh wait, can't you just lockpick it? How?
No.
Ah, too bad. That would have been hilarious.
The first passion of Lucian. I believe this is the real deal.
Totally not
God,
creepy
fuck.
music. What? Talk
Like the dwarf.
The ghost looks around the room with an incredulous shake of his head and fixates on the set of paintings before him.
What a fool I've been. Thieving was the best chance I had of keeping afloat in this wretched city. Never thought that would mean trying to impress a band of urchins, let alone getting crushed by a damn golem. Big Tomorrow said they'd let me in their grubby little guild if I helped them nab that painting of Kem's, the second passion of Lucian. Well, we made it in all right, and while Kem's constructs tore me to shreds, they all ran off with a painting. If you don't know her, it's best to keep it that way. That thieves' guild of hers is a cutthroat bunch of young'uns. Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. Big Tomorrow and the Thieves Guild are down in the sewers below Arcs. Don't ask me how to get down there, because I don't know.
Take your leave.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
Well, to the sewers.
To the Batmobile. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Let's see, where was the one sewer entrance again? It was.
Let's just go through the dwarf's house. I think Gwilla needs to talk to the dwarf lord anyway.
What?
Hello. Is this the place where I buy magical wands?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's been, quite a day. You need a hand with anything, let me know. No, the boss's daughter was tying the knot. Guards were to make sure it was invite only. Not that it made any difference. There's no way we could have known. But even in these times, one doesn't expect a voidwoken to appear at a wedding. I'll tell you something though, we'd no problem with those filthy beasties till all these guards showed up. You and me both. Worked for Ross for a decade. I'd half expected an invitation of my own. But even with half of Arx lying dead in his garden, he still wants the shop open. Then again, if I'd been at the wedding... The fact that the boss loves counting his pennies is probably the only reason I'm breathing. That said,
fucking girl.
it doesn't feel right to be hawking wares with that next door.
That's you.
Job's the job though. Can hardly leave Arx with naught but empty pockets.
Okay, I like how it doesn't message me on the computer, but message me on the phone.
Nobody said anything about fighting monsters.
Alright, let's see. Okay.
I don't know what
Let
you're
me
talking
guess you
about.
don't get it.
Everything we have is on the shelves.
Yeah, I thought so.
What? How can you not get that?
Just girl things.
Well, he just asked the girl if you like big dicks, and she's like, yeah, and he goes, darn.
Yeah, guess why?
Why?
Oh god.
Why?
Because he has a gorilla-sized stick.
Oh, fuck you.
Which means it is Michael.
Okay, I have no idea what we're talking about now because I got distracted by you guys, so I'm just pick whatever.
Oh, alright, you can have a look. I'm not planning on sticking around, so what difference does it make? Take care of yourself.
Woken at a wedding. If that ain't a bad omen, nothing is. Hold it right there. Private wedding party, no entry. Where were you when we needed you, hero? The Void Woken are dead, and half the guests with them. You should be on your way.
What?
What?
Hmm.
Okay, well, Constitution. I guess.
She peers closely at you.
All right then. Apologies for the delay.
I've
You may
opened
step
the door.
inside. I'll warn you though, it's no party in there.
There's always a party when I'm around.
There's never a party when Gorilla's around. Like, party's over when Gorilla comes.
Aww.
I was hired to guard a wedding. Nobody said anything about fighting.
A well-dressed dwarf paces swiftly around the room, overseeing the packing of trunks. He gives you a cursory glance, worry etched on his face.
Yes, thank you for coming. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony if only... Dark times. Dark times indeed. Safe home to you now.
He quickly turns away and casts a worried gaze around the room, counting something on his fingers.
You've been proven a friend to Duna's spawn. So from one friend to another, I say, get out of Arx. Leave it far behind and never look back. I can't say why, but trust me, just do it. I'm glad we agree. With that, I'm sure you'll leave me to my ministrations.
Okay. Such a no picture, but alrighty. Alrighty then.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Back to the dwarf house with you.
Why?
There's shit you have to, people you have to talk to.
Do all this work and talk to the midgets.
Void Woken, here! All safe.
God, I am so sorry. How could I have known?
She looks up at you with glassy eyes, wiping her tear-streaked face on one brocade sleeve.
A girl's wedding should be the happiest day of her life. I can't accept them. I know you mean well, but how can I celebrate now? Void woken on my wedding day. At least my loving husband is still with me.
She turns and waves one timid hand to her husband on the balcony. He offers an apathetic grunt in return. She blinks back tears from her pink-tinged eyes.
Please forgive him. He's broken up. It's a lot to take in. We lost so much in the blink of an eye. I have been feeling peaky lately. My darling said it was the rosy glow of a woman in love. But now, I think it was a warning. A sign of the massacre to come. My poor love. He needs a moment to himself. And who wouldn't? Today should have been so different.
She takes a shuddering breath and idly itches her face. You would expect her cheeks to be ruddy from tears, but they are pale instead, almost translucent, revealing the vessels snaking underneath.
I don't know how this could happen. Who would have seen it coming?
She looks down at her feet. Seeing her blood-spattered wedding slippers, her face crumples and tears spring from her eyes.
I should be so happy. Everybody should be so happy. But before we could even cut our wedding cake, there were void woken everywhere. We barely made it indoors alive. But not everyone was so lucky. I can hardly bear to think of them. Their wives and husbands and children back in the kingdom, left to grieve alone. What are you insinuating? We're merchants, not mystics. You should have seen those void monsters. All that blood, all that death. They didn't deserve... We didn't.
She buries her head in her hands, sobbing uncontrollably. The dwarf stares grimly into space. Rings adorn his fingers, some of which glitter with ornate rose-tinted jewels. You notice one has a gem missing.
If you'll excuse me, I'd just as soon be left with my thoughts.
I bet you heard. I bet everyone is talking about this cursed wedding. Perhaps my warhorse of an aunt is right. Perhaps this is what I get for debasing myself. Still, what's done is done. The marriage is final. That's the important thing.
Yes, it's been a horrendous day. Still, it's a fine match. With her assets and my name, that is to say, we will be a force to be reckoned with.
He glances over at his distraught bride as she takes another sip from her goblet.
Events like today's do have a way of putting things in perspective. There's much to be gained from this alliance. It survived the Voidwoken after all. Out with the old, in with the new, I suppose. Yet, Old Man Ross left the incident quite unharmed.
Love? Dude's beard. Is that what passes for sense among the lower classes? She is quite enamored with me, of course. I can be, well, irresistible. But no. In my family, marriage is a more practical matter. Our union means I can continue my work. A job? Oh, please don't be churlish. I'm no dairymaid desperate for her next meal. I follow my passion. Alchemy. Potions which, at a sip, can heal or kill. Can grant strength, speed, or compliance, which have the power to transform base metal into gold.
He glances across the room, where his betrothed is pouring herself another goblet of wine.
Yes, indeed. Our union will definitely be of value. Even with today's rather dark start.
And how dare you judge me for my actions? What I do here today ensures the survival of my house. It ensures the survival of my work, and I would not give a dog's bark for your opinions. Now leave me be.
Oh, girl fucked up.
What do you mean?
The woman cries.
And we unlock the waypoint on here.
Schuhe.
You fell for it. Get it? Fell for it.
A trap. Better
That
give it a
looks
wide
dangerous.
berth.
Maybe I can disarm it.
How hard can it be just to cut one rope?
No,
How hard it is to walk over
You
a
deserve
rope.
how
God.
hard is it to not be Mexican?
Shut up.
Yeah, you know I'm right.
Guys!
What?
Help me.
Ah, you fell for it.
Shut up, fuck you. Help me open the door.
Nah, I'm good.
Help me.
It's like Trump's new border defense. Put a taco in a cage and then you catch all those Mexicans.
Yeah, scratches at the bars. Come on, open the door.
I can't, it's locked.
Pick the lock. Oh yeah, you can take that out, but not me. How's that even work? Hurry up and pick the lock. Wait, you know what? I can do this. Let's see if it works. Aha! I have no idea why I needed your help this whole time. You bitch! I hate you! You're so mean.
Oh, too bad.
Brutal bitches! Gail, stop it!
I think not.
Haha.
That's lame.
I'm so smart.
It was smart you haven't fallen for it in the first place.
Oh my god, Gail, calm down, you faggot.
I'll stay.
Yeah! Haha. Spinning around, round.
Yeah, and go inside, Gwilda.
Why it's locked.
I mean, you can just teleport, can't you?
Yeah.
Wait. Actually, let me help you.
I can do it. Oh yeah, here. Wow.
Ambush.
Surprise attack. Damn it.
He's just a child.
I wouldn't do anything wrong, mister. You gotta believe me.
Why is he
Let me
wearing
out,
only
please.
underpants?
I'm not a mistake.
Why are you checking him out, you pedophile?
The boy
God,
shakes his
Wilkin.
head in denial, then beams like the summer sun. He reminds you of the Empire's youngest, new sprouts budding into warriors, barristers, dreamers.
Skadoosh.
You're so cool. I've never met a lizard before. Can I touch your scales?
The fuck? You can touch Brad, not me.
Aww.
The child squeezes a few tears out. They drip down his face in big, shimmering droplets.
Can't you let me out? The Magisters put this collar on me because I can make fire with my fingers. Then they just left me here. They're so mean.
Okay.
You gotta. You just gotta. Just light those candles. It's easy, I swear.
He gives you a look that is at once hopeful and hopeless. One last tear slides down his impossibly pink cheek. A hungry kitten couldn't look more plaintive.
There's no harm while we keep watch.
Alright, Kat, did you say?
Am I gonna die?
Did you say?
Should I?
Yeah.
Ugh.
God, always abuse the save system.
Fuck you.
Memories of Lucian
My
close.
grandma could beat the game, she said as much as you did.
Flames mustn't be kindled.
Shit.
Beware. The babe does not speak true.
I just want to go home.
Stand tall, seekers. For we hold madness captive. While the mistake lives, we shall not be free. The babe does not speak. The babe
I
does
didn't do
not
nothing
speak
wrong.
true.
I swear.
You have broken the touch of bleeding heart.
You could have left me here. Should have left me here. But you just couldn't resist those great big watery puppy dog eyes, could you? You're weak. But then,
I'm only doing it for the XP, bitch.
Siva's standards were always uneven. Looking at me, then looking at you, that hasn't changed.
His eyes roll so far upwards, his pupils disappear above his eyelids.
I doubt anyone will be calling you comedian anytime soon.
Wait, where did that thing come from?
You're known by
I brought
enough
it here.
names already. Survivor, sorcerer.
Well, I went
God.
down into the thingy, I got infested and then came back here.
Oh.
They called me those names too. And they've dangled another in front of me and you. Divine. You want it bad, don't you? You're chasing this thing. This label. Maybe you're trying to save the world, huh? Maybe you're just doing it because they tell you.
Just gonna wait for Grow to finish the
The
dialogue.
Seekers told me the same thing. They told me I could rise. I could be the next Divine. I fell for it. Well, who wouldn't, eh? I saw the light, but not in the way they'd expected. I heard the voice. Lucian himself. He gave me the truth. He told me to carry it. He made me real. And he showed me Ahu and the Seekers. He showed me that they're traitors. They have him captive, you know. Oh, yes. He's alive, but he's imprisoned. He has instructed me to free him from his enemies. The Seekers doubted me. Lucian told me to express myself, so I did. I showed those Seekers exactly what I could do. Seekers might be faithful, but they sure as hell aren't smart. The last time they tried to stop me from expressing myself, I killed a dozen of them stone dead. Well, who wouldn't? Charon the Divine, said the Seekers. I was flattered. My ego loved the idea. And the power. I wanted it. I gods damned craved it. And the Seekers delivered it on a silver platter. Gareth couldn't wait to show me off to the Order, the idiot.
He looks underneath him, to the rune etched into the floor, and the candles placed at its points.
But that was just my ego. That wasn't really me. This is me. Saving Lucian for the world is my true calling. That and killing Seekers. Same thing, really. Straight to the point, and dramatic to boot. I like it. But first, hear me out. We can achieve great things together, you and I. It would be a shame to fight now when there's so much to be done. Ahu and the Seekers have Lucian imprisoned beneath the tomb. They tap into his source and use it for themselves. I know how to access his cell. I can show you the way once we pass the path of blood. Together we can do this. Together we can save Lucian. Together we are the truth. What do you say?
Alright, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to join him, or you want to kill him?
What, you want to make a deal with that dude?
No, he made me like listen to all his boring dialogue, even though it sounded so cool, but he's gonna die for that.
A razor grin unfolds upon his lips.
Oh god.
You're mad!
It's your genocide run.
Madness threatened the Great Divine! In the name of Lucian, I'll put you down. It's my duty to kill you. It's also
Do it, Gwilda. Do it.
pleasure.
There's dates. Cheap ass music right here. Boom. Stretchiness.
Ouch. Oh shit.
What the
Good
hell?
job.
Kill?
Thank you.
Damn.
Thanks.
Blame Brilla.
How are you blaming me? I didn't even do anything. Skadoosh. Laser beams. Hi.
I enjoy
Oh, wait, do you think you can teleport the guy into this rock? That would be some mighty cheese.
Favorites.
Well.
Well.
Little Paloopa.
Killed us all.
Yeah.
You're Mr. Kill.
They called me a mistake.
No, I only kill you two.
Now you're in trouble.
Oh, wow, I died. Oh shit.
Fun.
Just in case for now.
Chicken! You done messed up, Ron.
But for real, so it's my fault when Gorilla runs into the death fog.
What death fog? I never ran into anything.
If only Bran wouldn't stand so close to that shit.
To teleport the thingy away. Spiderling. Teleport it onto the dude, I guess.
Well, it wouldn't die to her because it has too much HP.
Well, then you can kill it.
Nah, because the dude will teleport away.
And if you teleport it on him and kill it in the same turn, maybe?
No, I don't have enough points for it anymore, but I can at least nail him down.
So you want us to go away from him then?
No, boy.
Joe?
Yes.
I don't think I can deal enough damage, can I? It's all your fault, Gwilda.
See, told ya.
Fuck this shit. Can I even reach it from here? Of course not, because the guy has this fat ass in the way.
Hey, don't worry, I attack it afterwards. flies through.
Did I even get him? No, I didn't.
No.
GG.
I enjoy a bit of drama, don't you?
Critical hit.
Stabil.
You're back.
Jetzt versucht den Trash Raptor warten.
Ein Artwork Work in Progress bekommen.
Und was?
Ja. Ich glaube, das Face sollte der aber nochmal überarbeiten. Die Paws sollten größer.
Das ist der Horus jetzt schwarz.
Das ist halt nur ein Sketch erstmal. Das ist schon ziemlich high detail für ein Sketch.
Ja, nicht schlecht.
Ja. Oh, teuer genug der Spitze.
Und wie viel?
120.
Was langsam gibt im Endeffekt.
Dafür hast du dann aber auch richtig die Schüppchen-Details drauf und alles. Aber ja, ich denke, die Schnauze müsste ein bisschen länger. Das Throat ein bisschen reduced. Earfins ein bisschen länger. Vielleicht noch ein bisschen mehr Haare so zwischen den Haaren. Ein bisschen Frisur hat. Und die Paws larger.
Frisur.
Lizards brauchen eine Frisur. Die nehmen auch 3 Wettertaft. Dann ist das Haar perfekt.
Guck, die ist gerade hier.
Alright, who are we fighting?
Your mom.
I do that with her every day. Oh, did I do it? Battery ram. Shit. Yeah, I'm just supported by myself then. Shields up.
What was that one thing they called? Like in Mordhau, you have like the character creator. And what's it called? Another thing that was, you can create a character which looks like Geralt, you know, from, you know,
Witcher.
Well, the Witcher. Yeah. And like the dude called it Gary of Nivea. Like here in Mordor, like you can make a basically well, he kind of looks like the Witches also almost, but yeah.
Gary of Nivea, that's pure gold.
God.
Hyper train.
Alright, let's see.
Ooh, a comet.
Of course, Brand's going for the other lizard.
Reveal yourself.
Not even in combat anymore. How convenient. I'll save you, brother.
Let's see, can I reach? Molotov. Mwah.
That's a lot of ice.
Outstanding move.
My turn is Wednesday, my dudes.
Actually, it will be in 20 minutes.
I think Kill's gonna do that weird scream.
No.
Oh.
I hate that scream. I like the Asian one though.
Yo! Yo! Why not, bitch?
That barely did any damage there.
Time to heat up the place. Bitch.
Well, that's what you got.
We are going to die.
I mean, Brand's fine. You're not.
What do you mean? Brent's gonna die. Look at him. He's like right there.
Yeah, he's sniffing the death fog fumes. Take a deep breath. Well, magic missile.
Magic missile.
Don't die. Wow, what the hell?
Well.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, what?
Huh?
I killed myself. I'm reviving you. Oh well. I just resurrected for the God King.
Soon that guy will be demanding a pay. Like, how many times did he revive you now?
I think it's the third time now.
Revive me.
Wait, I gotta wait for the cooldown to be.
Bless you.
Thanks.
But I wasn't looking at my health bar, so. Alright.
Salud! Why did you put me here?
The spirit winks at you.
Looks like we're chiseled from the same stone, Godwoken. You must be so proud. But you've come this far under the Meister's tutelage, have you not? Don't kid yourself. You've probably slain more by now than I ever did. How do you justify it? Is it because you are the good guy and your victims deserved it? Or is it because they were in your way? You had to do what you had to do. It doesn't matter how many rose petals you sprinkle on it. You're no different than me, no better than me, but you will never be a mistake. After all, you're the Seeker's little golden child. As long as you do their bidding, they'll let you get away with murder, won't they? They'll even congratulate you for it. Oh, what a good little Godwoken you are. Would you like a treat?
Yes, I would like a treat.
The spiritual union is sudden. It sounds and feels as if you have fallen to the sand chest first from the coast's tallest cliff. You gasp, and you open your eyes.
Actually, he can eat the old walnut fluffs as always.
You bow to Alexander, as Gareth has said you must. You rise, and the bishop's scepter points directly at you.
He's like on the flaps and Bran snacks on the boots.
He is the master. You are the obedient hound, and he wants to see your tricks.
Sounds like a fair deal.
Alexander's cloak and coronet shine radiantly upon being blessed. His face, however, is numb. He waves you off without a word. He doesn't see your fists tighten. He doesn't see your jaw clench. He doesn't know that next time will be different. Your soul rejoins your body with the same force with which it left.
I was fearless. They liked that. They claimed to seek a divine. What they wanted was a trained monkey.
The spirit nods to you.
Seems they found what they were looking for. They found you, monkey man. They found you.
I'm a monkey, guys. Yes. My dreams have come true. Shut up.
He laughs, lightly at first.
Well, if that's your
then
dream, why don't you have a monkey
Then
soul?
the laughter stops.
The fuck? I
The
want to be a
spirit looks to you
raptor,
in
man.
terror, but before he can put words
Oh,
to
it's
his
clearly your
fears,
dream to be a monkey.
I was kidding. Damn. Taking it so surreal. The soul belongs to me.
Anyway, perfect.
Scadoodle scadoodle.
I think I'll stay off that particular device. This again. This again. This junk. Boring. No thanks. Rubbish.
They still messaging you, Brian?
I just need to answer a note really quick.
No to all of them?
Nah, I just got a work in progress for art.
Oh.
Like the one I posted in the group.
He
It's
saw.
the same guy who crushed your face.
Oops.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
What up? Ew. But.
Yeah, look at that infestation on your skin, Cora. Get out of here.
Just shut up.
And I'm not be friends with someone like that.
You have it too.
Nah, that's just a backpack. Yeah, look at here's a giant Mexican tumor.
Shazam! Literally, that's been damaging. Wanya! Shit. Wanya! Really?
Oh,
actually, it's sort of a good thing. Get close to me so I can shout up into their asses.
Ja, it's Lozil.
you whore. Zebra. Shake 'em.
Well, good one spawns Void Frog, so what's the shit? Gun it.
Magic missile.
Holy shit, I'm almost dead.
Heal up.
What's on my turn?
Well, when it's your turn. What?
You killed me.
I didn't do anything.
It's a death fog. Who else deploys death fog?
Does you?
What do you mean me? Why would I deploy death fog on myself? You ruined everything.
No, but seriously, you killed yourself there.
Yeah.
Reviving Grolda? I do not approve.
Hey.
But basically you killed the Death Fog Crawler and exploded on you when you killed it, so...
But
still I blame you.
Hey, it's your fault, you took a deep whiff, Grolda. Well, it's your turn. Idiot.
Shut up. Mortify. Mortify. That's it for me. Shazam! That's all.
Beim Glosserbrand take a deep sniff. Or an HP, gotta be shitting.
I need the credit. Again? Oh, okay. Run, 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 you're getting damaged.
Alright. Did you obtain the painting already?
Over. Oh, no.
Did I die? Really? Chill.
Good job, Kula. Why are you running into a death fight?
Shut up, you. Be there.
I didn't tell to be anywhere.
Tanks. My pillows.
What the? I was sure I saw torch.
No, you didn't spy anything. Fucking shit. Kills hogging overload. Get him. We're gonna make biscuits. We're gonna make biscuits. No, girl. We're not gonna make biscuits.
Loser. Ooh, pizza.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, that's of course always delicious when you find some pizza in a pile of bones.
Stop it!
Mm.
Hello.
There's enough death bomb here. What's this? I found something. Looked like a tool of construction.
Well, shit, it's a lot of trips. Spikes.
A guard rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch, the point of a sharp spear draws a bead of blood
Oh no,
from the
Groller's
artery
done the
in your
thing.
neck.
Skadoosh!
State your name. Now.
I am a god awoken!
Oh, for goodness sake, woman, lower your spear. That is no way to greet a guest. Isbiel, I've not known you to be so welcoming to strangers. Have I yet to disappoint your highness in matters of security?
Your Majesty?
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes. Of course, my queen.
Bitch. Fucking don't believe it.
I'm watching you.
Your highness, bloom of Duna, flame of the forge, I present to you the seed of divinity.
Queen Justinia sucks in her cheeks, then offers you her unwavering hand. The Queen bids you rise with an upwards flick of her hand.
An audience is granted. I am yet too intrigued to give my leave. Now tell me, Isbiel, why do you allow this man before me? My queen, the scaled specimen before you is a god-woken, a claimant to the divine throne.
The Queen wrinkles her face and gives Isbael a sideways glance. Isbael's red-brown eyes meet her gaze head-on.
Many have laid claim to Lucian's legacy, including his own inferior spawn. I presume our visitor has more than a vague title to boast of.
Such an excellent question, but a bit premature, don't you think? We adhere to a certain decorum in this court. I am certain you understand.
Isbael clears her throat and continues her litany.
He has escaped the island prison to which the Order confined him, a feat deserving a modicum of respect. A refugee from the Joy, then. Impressive. Few avoid the Magister's watchful eyes. Can this god-woken declare other triumphs, Isbiel?
Goodness, I've met street urchins with more manners. I think you'd have more respect for ceremony. Well,
Okay,
I see no reason to mince words, God
Oh, you're down there already?
You're here to die.
Girl did the thingy.
What? What? I got bored. They were talking too much.
Isbiel, whatever's gotten into you? Malodorous it may be, but this is still a court, not a gallows. Your Majesty, the God-woken is no ally, but enemy. He would throw your plans in disarray. You have worked so hard. Arks must fall to the death fog.
I am no monster. Isbiel, what say you?
Justinia turns to Isbale, looking for answers or comfort, and Isbale begins to chuckle. Her laugh is low and measured at first, but grows in magnitude until she can barely breathe.
But you're a clever one, aren't you,
Well,
Godworkin?
now I have a problem
Fine.
as well.
I'm tired of pretending I serve
Cause
this
thanks,
weak
Gwilla.
witch anyway. But it doesn't matter. You
Who
can't
are you?
stop the death fog. The wheels are
It's
in
the
motion.
trolls.
Thanks,
Isbiel?
brother.
Shut your royal maw, Justinia. Arcs will fall and your memory writ. They will believe it was your will,
I
your
mean, if you
plan,
have 6 points
your
already, can teleport us via the pyramid.
Indeed, indeed. If I can get that far. So everyone wants to step my booty.
For a moment, Isbale appears almost relaxed. Her eyes flash blue, her face quivers.
Isbiel? My queen. Forgive me,
Isbale screams in pain and clutches her head. She bobs and sways, muttering indecipherable words under her breath.
Bedet kifamod un kaegad. Rowem eke sifavin et bukamar anafking. Goganim ik she.
That's not how it said in the subtitles, but alright.
You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isbale, right hand of the queen.
Oh, good. You're awake. Yeah, first I figured I'd just kill you.
But then I thought, Isbiel, you're wasting an opportunity here. Don't bother thanking me just yet, though. I dare say you'll be begging to die before long. I'll start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there. How strong a dose can a Godwoken handle? How long does it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
It's an evil villain.
What will? Hey, Brian, should I take the sworn answer?
Do it.
Your lips open, but no words spill forth. You try to lift your head,
Didn't
but it
matter
is
at
no
all.
match for gravity. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse.
Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me. Oh, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky, can't they, my marrowful friend?
Every ounce of energy within you evaporates. You have no more control over your own source than you do of your flaccid body. Isbale shakes her head at you. Tut, tut.
Do try to relax. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected. Now, let's move on to death fog. Live or die, you've already proven most... Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
Isbale turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your marrow awaken. You've regained control of your own bones at last.
What's wrong with them? God! Come! For
Joker's broken free of my spell!
Let's dance.
Good job. You fucking killed him.
Oh, bring him back. Actually, Brand's alive. Actually, still
Yeah, he got resurrected thanks to the Phoenix thingy. That's still. You killed him.
Why did you do that, brother?
Oh, come on, Kim killed you one time. I think I deserve a free pass.
No, you killed him because you're stupid. I killed him because we're friends. That's a big difference. Just attack Justinia next to you.
I guess.
Run. Heal yourself.
I'm still blinded.
Do you have thingy? What's it called? First aid?
No.
next turn.
I guess.
My ears. Climb, Brandon, climb.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. Oh, shit.
Stop, you resisted them.
Stab it. We're so to stab it.
She's super vulnerable to fire. She has minus 95 resistance. Basically, fire attacks be like double damaged. Is there fortified at the moment?
Did you just eat a pie?
Yeah.
Why you no use healing potions?
I don't have healing potions.
I should give you some.
I can go buy some. Should want to.
I have a pizza.
Wibbledon fries found in an ancient barrel. Still perfectly good.
Well, Stabby, what you gonna do now? You're on the brink of death.
Guess I die.
I approve.
Skadoosh.
So why do I permanently got the cane on me? Who the fuck is spamming that shit?
Well, it's his Mexican aura.
Fight me, bro. Eureka! Oh, matter!
Eat some more pies.
Give me the gorilla.
What? I'm still alive. Are you done?
I died for your sins.
Wait, I thought that was Kale that died, but alright then. Yeah, I'll revive him! There, he's alive! Get out with the class! Okay, can we get it?
Fucking Grunter, you deserve to die for that.
No.
Now to find Queen Justine.
See ya, Grunter.
No! Save me, Squire. Really, Cal?
Dying once is not enough punishment, nigga.
Oh my
You gotta
God.
die a billion times. I gotta loot stuff here first, make sure girl gets nothing.
Oh my God, you dick.
You brought this upon yourself, remember?
What's this? I found something. That sounds like the Queen.